Hey guys, it's Ambitious11. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a neutral look with a pop of color featuring my NARS New Guinea foundation. Let's get right into it. So here I'm blending out my foundation with a Sigma Kabuki brush. This brush is amazing. I love this color of this foundation. It's such a perfect match. Nothing beats NARS. It's always been one of my favorites. Can't forget to bring that foundation down a little bit. You don't want a neck that's one color and a face that's another color. Alright, here I'm using my LA Girl Pro Concealer. This one's in the color Almond. This one is not a concealer I use that often because to me, and this is just in my opinion, it dries a little fast. So once you put this on, you better get it, spread it out really quick like I'm about to do with my dirty beauty blender. Of course, I'm gonna wet that with a little bit of MAC and then blend it out. So clearly, y'all, I'm experimenting today because, like I said, I don't use these LA Girl Pro Concealers too often. But I'm back with another one. This one I'm using to contour with. It is the LA Pro Concealer in the color Mahogany. This is dark. Like, whoa. Dark. But I'm going to get this blended out really good so we can work and see what this turns out to be here. Let's check it out. Alright, you guys, so I'm getting my contour blended out with a Juvia's Place stippling brush. I like this brush. This light looks kind of funny sometimes. I don't know how it exactly looks to you guys, but it looks kind of different to me. But I'm moving along. I'm going to blend my nose out with my beauty blender. I like this better because it gets into my smaller areas the way I want. Alright, so I'm coming back with my Sigma Kabuki brush. Same brush I used to put my foundation down. And I go back over this just to marry all three colors together. You know, the foundation color, highlight color, and contour color. So I won't have any crazy looking lines of demarcation, you guys. That looks really bad and harsh. So I want to get that all smoothed out and proceed to my translucent powder, which is my holy grail, Laura Mercier. I love this. It's not white and chalky and ashy, then it's not too yellow. This is exactly what I love. It blends everything out, smooths everything out. I just love Miss Laura Mercier. Shout out to her, because hey, I like some translucent powders, but none better than this one. She's bomb, y'all. Here I'm just adding a little, not foundation, concealer, leftover concealer to my lid, just to kind of get the lid all one color, same as my face, and also to give my shadow something to stick to. When I get ready to put that on, this is something you don't have to do. You can leave this step out if you like, but it's just something I like to do. Just give my shadow a little extra pop. Alright, so it's time for my shadow, and yes, it is by Morphe, a beautiful Morphe palette. And no, I don't remember which number palette this is, you guys. Sorry, that little sticker came off like I'm sure it did for all of y'all. But this color I'm using is like a neutral, like a pretty pale champagne color, which is all we're doing today. Just a neutral, nothing really heavy. So let's get into that. I'm gonna put that down, and then I'm going to go in the corners with a slightly tan color, a little deep tan, just to darken the corner there a little bit. get that on with a little windshield wiper motion back and forth. Like I said, this is going to be neutral. Nothing really heavy and dramatic for today, except for under the eye, that is. But here, darken this corner with the brown, and then from there, I'm going to even deepen the color with a little bit of black if I can. And this brush is a Sigma brush, I want to say. I think it is a E25. Sigma is a bomb brush company. Delium is a bomb brush company, y'all. Juvia's Place, I love it all. So like I said, we're going to deepen it just a little bit with some black in the corner, and that should do us pretty good. From there, let's go. Okay, taking off this translucent powder here with a Real Techniques fluffy brush. Like I said, this does not leave you looking ashy when you remove it. Keeps everything smoothed out, looking pretty and properly beat, honey. Here I'm going into my blush. Hard to open. I'll just show it to you. The name on the back, of course, is Format. That's an oldie but a goodie from MAC. I'm sure you guys are quite familiar. If not, you should get familiar because it's very, very pretty. Let me get that on. I'm putting that down with the Real Techniques brush also. Putting it on kind of light. You got to start light with blush, like I always say. Always light, because if you just put a gang of blush on, you're going to have trouble trying to take that down. I'm still kind of frowning up at my light, y'all, because I hope it doesn't look bad to you all. So I'm going to keep building that just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. There it is. I think that's what I want. Now, I'm putting another blush. The only reason I'm going over with this blush, because this blush is very sheer. It's called Honor. It gives a bit of a highlight to it. And I like that. I think that's very cute. So I'm getting everything smoothed out here with my mineralized skin finish. Very lightly. I don't use a lot, you guys, in the color dark. Just a bit. That's all I need. I'll go from there into my eyes, my favorite. The eyebrow gel. That's going to be by NYX in the color Espresso. Yes, honey. This is the brown I love. I don't have to add to this. I don't have to put anything in it. It's the exact brown that I like for my complexion. So we'll move on to that. Get these brows together. Both brows done. Now on to Inglot. Inglot Gel Liner number 77. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know about Inglot. So this time I'm going to put it at the bottom in my waterline. And I'm not being very precise or smooth with it because it doesn't matter. Because I'm going to come back and blend it all out anyway. So I'm going back with that very sheer blush called Honor. This time I'm putting it on my brow bone just for a little added something. Ooh, yes ma'am, honey. Yes ma'am. I like that. All right, now on to the drama, honey. Yes, I said drama, not drama. This is a beautiful color. See that? Ooh, girl, you about to be Ha! All right, So let's talk about this beautiful color. This is called, the color is Lovely Amethyst. And the brand, you guys, is called Her Mannerisms. I probably stumbled across this by accident on Instagram, I think. And this is called Lucid Dreams Loose Pigment Palette. This color is so vibrant and pretty. It's almost like a neon. It has such a pop to it. It's a beautiful color, and I just fell in love with it when I saw it. Purple is my birthstone. Yep, I'm an Aquarius. That's February. So get into this purple a little bit. So I'm getting into a little bit of this Dior mascara called Dior Show. This pulls out my bottom lashes and make them look a little long, y'all, because if you can do that, you a bomb ass mascara, because my bottom lashes are not really there. I mean, at all. They're short and super thin, but somehow this Dior Show, honey, manages to bring them out to where they need to be. So I'm putting a little bit of this loose powder by MAC in the corner of my eye. It's a golden bronze. It's very pretty too. Now I'm not one for the inner corner thing, but I just decided to try it. I don't like mixing stuff in that corner for some reason, but whatever. It's pretty. I'll try it. On to my lashes. Y'all, I have my own lash line coming out soon called Jade's Luxury Lashes. They are very pretty. I'm going to pop these on and you can see what I mean. All right, let's get into these lashes. I like to put them on in the middle, sit them right in the middle, pull the ends around, pull the outer end, then pull them back to the inner, get them stuck on there and fluff them up a little bit with my hand, and I'm good to go. See that? Nice. Ooh. So I know you guys already know what it is when you see that pencil with the brown at the end. You already know. That's a brown pencil from MAC, Chestnut, the brand everybody knows. We're going to get my lips lined up and go right into a nude lip gloss. It's a little cheap gloss that I found called City Colors. I don't know if that's a big brand or not, but we're going to get that on. Now, neutral is what I mainly do all the time, but you don't want to look like this. This is like too pale, but I'm going to show you how I go over it with a different color and tone it down to the real nude that I like. So let's get into that. And what I'm going to cover it up with is a pretty dose of color. It's called Deep Suede. I think that's what it is. I love dose of color. So I'm going to go over this with it. Get that all on there. And it's a little cheap gloss to give it a little shine. It's some little baby pink that I found. I'm one for finding all the little cheapest lip glosses everywhere, but they always seem to work, y'all. So get into this and tell me what you think. All right. Hope you guys like that. Look is done. See, every angle. I like this nude, this NARS foundation I'm loving. Pop of color is beautiful. Highlight, look at the lashes. So, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.